Hello friends, this video on microorganisms, friend and foe, part 18 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Next is measles. So measles, the pathogen which is responsible is a virus called paramyxovirus. So it is again a viral infection. So in this case, how it enters our body? Through droplets from nose, throat or mouth, as I said. In measles also, if somebody coughs or sneezes or spits, so there are chances that the pathogen might come into the air and anybody else in contact might get it. It is highly infectious and children are more prone to this infection. So it is extremely infectious. So if somebody is suffering from measles, it is always advisable to maintain some distance with that person. Some of the symptoms are dry cough, watery eyes, sneezing, mild fever. So if you see during coughing, sneezing or even when water comes out of your eyes, through all of these methods infection can spread, because in all of this your body is releasing something which gets in touch with the environment, and that's how the pathogen can reach the environment and from there it can enter someone else's body. Treatment, it can be treated with medication like cough syrups, paracetamol or vitamin A supplements, but antibiotics will not help because this is a viral infection. But if somebody is having a lot of cough, then cough syrup can help, or to have a control on the fever, paracetamol can help. So that way, and mostly it is very common for children. So vitamin A supplements help a lot in case of children to treat measles. Chicken pox. So here the pathogen is again a virus called varicella. So this virus is responsible for chicken pox. So the pathogen enters through droplets from sneeze or cough or contact. Now in chicken pox, what happens is there are rashes throughout your body. So now until and unless those rashes dry and they just get removed from your body, there are high chances of infection, because even if somebody comes in contact with those rashes, they can also get this infection. So it is highly infectious as long as rashes exist. Now for how long the rashes will exist, that again depends from person to person, but it exists for almost a week, and for many people it persists for more than a week as well. So some of the symptoms are itchy rashes throughout your body. So everywhere you have those red dots, red small swellings which itches a lot. Fever, loss of appetite, you don't feel like eating anything, headache, cough, sore throat. So these are some of the symptoms which are there for chicken pox. But yes, it can be treated with antiviral drugs, that is drugs which can act against this particular virus, but no antibiotics are going to help you, because these are all viral infections. So please do remember this. Antibiotics will help you only for bacterial infection. So please do not take antibiotics without a doctor's prescription, because we will not get to know the causal organism for our illness. So it is always good to visit a doctor, get the diagnostic tests done, and then go for a proper treatment. So now that we have discussed so many infectious diseases, let us quickly see how can we prevent the spread of such infectious diseases, because all the diseases which we have discussed so far, they are all infectious disease. That is, they can spread easily from one person to another. So some of the common things which we can keep in our mind to control the spread of such infectious diseases, like maintaining personal cleanliness. Now, as you saw that there are so many diseases which spreads just through contaminated food. Now, if we maintain personal cleanliness, at least we will be sure that our hands are clean. So when we are eating food, there are no microorganisms coming from our dirty hands. If we keep ourselves clean, we are sure that at least there are no harmful microbes on our body itself. So maintaining personal cleanliness is extremely important. Clean drinking water. Many diseases like cholera and typhoid, they take place through contaminated water. So clean drinking water is a must. So if we have any doubt on the kind of water or the purity of water which we are drinking, so what we should do is we should either use an aqua guard, or we should try to boil the water and then drink it. Wash vegetables and fruits before consumption. Again, contaminated food materials cause diseases like typhoid, cholera. Proper disposal of excreta, because if the excreta is not disposed of properly, there are many transmitting agents which can actually carry germs from one person to another person. In excreta there might be many microorganisms. There can be many harmful microorganisms or pathogens present in the excreta. Now if it is not disposed of properly, there can be many flies which can sit on that excreta. It can carry some germs from the excreta and then sit on a food item in some shop, and when you consume that food item, you tend to get that germ inside your body. So that is how excreta can play a role, or excreta can become a source of pathogen which can cause several diseases. So excreta should be disposed of properly. Avoid stagnation of water, because wherever you have stagnant water, many insects will start breeding. In fact, stagnant water is one of the best places for mosquitoes to breed. So you actually tend to have lot of mosquitoes. As you saw, malaria is one of the diseases where mosquito acts as a transmitting agent. So we should avoid stagnation of water. Use mosquito repellents like mosquito nets, or the solutions like Good Night or All Out. So these kind of things should be used so that you do not have lot of mosquitoes in your house, because having more mosquitoes in the house is like increasing the risk of these kind of diseases which are spread through mosquitoes. So all we can do is, from our side, we should try to reduce the risk. Spraying insecticides in drainage areas, because these are the areas wherever you have excreta or you have the drainage areas. So in these areas, a lot of dirty things are there, and as a result, a lot of microorganisms which can be harmful are also present. So it is very important to have proper management of these kind of areas. So in the drainage areas also, insecticides should be sprayed on a regular basis so that insects do not breed in such areas. So these are some of the common prevention which can be taken to spread to control the spread of such infectious diseases. So with this, we saw that there are so many variety of diseases which are caused in human beings by different microorganisms. Now we will also talk about diseases which spreads in plants as well as other animals, and they are also caused by microorganisms. So let us go ahead with the next. Thank you. Please visit www.examfear.com to watch more educational videos with a better experience. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for latest updates. Thank you once again.